All right, thank you. Do you see project-based learning as more effective than a traditional learning environment?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, somebody want to tell me why?
It's more hands-on, and you're actually being able to, like, experience, like, what's going on, like, in depth with learning instead of just having a teacher give you notes.
And
And lectures, because
Yeah.
lectures.
it also makes you kind of have more responsibility. You're more responsible for your own learning than your teacher just handing you things. You actually have to take the initiative. It makes it easier in other classes because you're not relying on everyone else.
It's kind of like you're like discovering it on your own and you're teaching it to yourself instead of just taking what the teacher says as fact.
Being more involved will make you, like, it's easier to focus when it's more involved instead of, oh, I'm listening to you, I'm listening to, no, I'm not, and then it's just like, oh, I'm gonna build this with my hands, okay, I have to think about this more.
Do you believe that it increases your comprehension level? Like, does it make it a deeper level of understanding, something that sticks with you?
Yeah.
You can't just apply it. You actually have to learn something about it. So you're not just reading off the paper, just like we get yelled at for.
Can you give me an example, like something that you did maybe freshman, sophomore year that you still remember? Yeah.
Yeah.
Kidneys.
Kidneys?
It's like, my mom's taking a psychology class in college, and then she's asking me for help because I remember all the things that, like, each part of the brain does, but then you have people asking me about algebra too, and I'm just like, this is a foreign concept, I can't help you.
And then with like learning all the muscles and being able to like do it
Yeah.
ourselves and like all of like the little different movements that you made us do, all of that I still remember it instead of just like reading it off a piece of paper.
Or you giving birth.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a big thing.
It
Stick
makes
to
it
the-
more memorable.
Stick to the project. Me giving birth wasn't a project. What is the biggest difference between project-based learning and the traditional classroom? What do you think is the biggest difference for you?
In a traditional classroom, I feel like once the test is over, I just kind of just forget it. But in a project, 3, 4, 5 years even from now, I'll still remember, like, I remember doing this project, I remember learning these concepts, and here I'm going to apply it at a more advanced level.
It's kind of like how they say that when you're doing something that you enjoy, it doesn't feel like work, to where with project-based learning, since you're your own teacher almost, you can make it to where you enjoy it and learn it while sitting at a desk. You can hardly enjoy that unless you're a robot.
All right, anything else anybody wants to add?
You kind of teach it how you want to learn it instead of just being given the material in one way and learning it that way.
And you get to have a computer the whole time, so you can goof off more.
All right, now we have to do this all over again because he ruined it.